Chapter 758. Alright, I'll take a shower. Meanwhile, as Alex and Emma lay on the bed preparing to sleep, a heavy-lift helicopter flew by the South Haven sky, soaring loudly. After spending 2 hours on the helicopter, Fury and Edward Whale finally arrived above the exclusive mansion in South Haven. All the Whale family members were waiting on the big lawn of the mansion, including Katza and his mother, who were waiting by the side of the lawn. They already knew about the unfortunate incident in Orris Hill and were eager to greet and comfort them. As the helicopter slowly descended, warm tears drenched Fury and Edward's eyes as they saw their family waiting on the ground. The incidents that had happened in Orris Hill were like purgatory, which caused great suffering and misery to both of them. They were filled with relief and warmth now that they had finally returned home. As the helicopter landed and the door opened, the servants hurriedly rushed forward to help Fury, Edward, Andrew, and the rest of the men get off the chopper. The scene that unfolded in front of the Whale family was shocking and heartbreaking. Fury and Edward were limping, one of Edward's arms was hanging lifelessly by his body, and their eyes were reddened and swollen. They had yet to figure out why the eldest son and grandson of the Whale family had become so miserable after a short trip to Orris Hill, almost as if they had experienced a disastrous catastrophe. They gasped in utter shock when they saw the carvings on Andrew's and the other men's forehead. Katza went berserk all of a sudden when he saw the carving on one of the bodyguard's forehead that said, "Katza Whale loves eating shit." He kicked him on the stomach, yelling, "You bastards, what is that on your fucking forehead? Bring me a knife now, I want to cut off the flesh on his forehead." The man cried in fear, "Mr. Whale, this is all the work of Orris Hill's Don Stephen. In fact, he used all his strength to carve it, he even scarred my skull." Fury hurried forward and stopped him. "Katza, calm down. We can't touch them and the words on their foreheads." "What the hell?" Katza shrieked agitatedly, "why can't we? He has the words 'I eat shit' on his forehead. It's such an embarrassment." The spokesperson of the Anderson family in Westcliff has specifically said that we can't hurt them and get rid of the words on their foreheads. Otherwise, the Anderson family will come at us. The Anderson family in Westcliff? Everyone as well as Katza was dumbfounded. He was as normal as anybody else when he was in his sane mode, so he knew very clearly how powerful the Anderson family was and how minor they were as compared to the Majestic family. However, he couldn't figure out why the Anderson family had targeted them. What had they done wrong? Fury saw his wife. She walked toward him and sobbed, "Dear, the video on Instagram is too much. They depicted me like a cheating slut who was willing to sleep with any man. I." Fury held his wife in his arms and said, "Dear, I already did my best about the video. But it was beyond my imagination that the Anderson family actually bought Instagram and set the video as a permanent one in the app. I already did my best, darling, however, it's out of my hands now. But don't you worry, it's all nonsense. Anyone in their right mind knows that it's not true." Then, he continued, a tinge of murderous aura flashed in his eyes, "Don't worry, I've sent my guys to go after those bastards in the video, they will be dead by tonight." Simon, Fury's younger brother, started with a distressed expression, "Fury, go and see our father now. He has been in a coma after the heart attack and is lying in the ICU now." Fury urged, "Hurry, someone, come and help me, take me to my father."